talk about cocoa butter, guess what? The lady who can really tell you about it, because her skin just always glows, it's just always beautiful. And she'll tell you that she has had, problems, but the truth of the matter is that when you look upon her, you don't
We don't
see
see
it.
it.
She is just flawless. So Ticia is right online with us, and we're going to get chit-chatting with her.
Yeah.
Ticia, find out what's popping on her side. And how has it been,
How is
being a
mother
mother?
going?
Yeah,
Yes.
that kind of vibe.
Hi
Hi,
guys.
Ticia.
Hi
Mother's
guys. I'm good. So good to see you
Yeah, what a
all.
woman pretty.
You're so gorgeous.
Oh,
What
thank
a
you.
woman pretty.
Stop it. We can't take the confidence, so up my head. Thank you. How you guys doing?
But Ticia, welcome to Buzzing Live.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much for joining us.
Thank
And
you.
happy
I'm happy to be
Mother's
here.
Day.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And same to your mom and anybody in your life that is important to you, that shows you all that motherly love, And
You see, I would sing, but I'm not a Brian McKnight, so I won't try it.
Okay.
No,
Thank you for sharing with Shannon.
but yeah, let's get into it.
So let me find out about because we see you the other day and you made the people them feel say that's where the baby instead of the garbage. How is motherhood going with this role now? Because you're stuck inside. How's it going? How you manage it?
Oh my gosh. My baby and my work keeps me very, very busy. And Shannon knows this too, because Shannon is a wonderful friend who is always so super supportive. And I must say that that's like the biggest thing, having really good friends and having family that you can lean on to help you, because trust me, you do need that. And especially his dad. Oh my God, his dad is amazing, but his dad is not here. His dad is stuck in New York because of work. And so, yeah, it's really hard. But again, the support of my mom and my immediate family, as well as my extended family, the babies, that side is just, they're so amazing. They'll even like send dog food for me and stuff. They're so sweet. They look out for me in every little way, So I'm grateful for that. I feel very blessed about that.
I can actually picture Uncle Dwayne with baby.
She said she's picturing
he's on uncle duties now, because my mom is in the kitchen throwing down. So he's on uncle duties. Yes.
So what is our regular Mother's Day tradition for you growing up?
Wow. Tradition. Well, usually we what we try to do is that we try to give mommy the day off. So we'll treat her, either we take her to brunch or dinner. And she usually loves that. Usually we do brunch, and then we do something really nice again. But we just allow her to have that day, to just really relax. And now, as a mom myself, I'm just like, what? And it's one thing I have. I'm like, yo, I rate her, and I rate all the mommies that have more than one babies, because it's like forever baby. Oh my gosh, I really have a lot of respect for women. I joke around and said that I didn't really understand that hat as a woman, really, until I was in this position.
But now you're a mommy. But let's talk about it. Let's throw back a bit further. We're going to talk about growing up. And growing up, with mommy. What are some of the fun moments you remember with mommy?
Wow. Geez, that's a lot. We love going to the country together. Like, that was something that my dad is really so big on, and he's the reason why I love my Jamaican culture so much. Like, I credit my dad for that, because his thing is like every weekend, especially on Sundays, would be a road trip. So either we're going across Flatbridge, which like terrifies the heck out of us, or we're going Spur Tree Hill or something, but it's always adventure, And so he was big on that, and he was always showing our mom with love and all of that stuff. And in turn, she was great to us, So she's always cooking, and she made me love cooking as well. I actually thought I was gonna have a restaurant before it ended up being a jewelry company with my brother, because I wanted to emulate her so much. She could cook for just the three of us and cook for 300 people, and it tastes the same way. It was actually one of our businesses. So I mean, there's so many ways that she's inspired me and it imprinted on me, and just even the way she is in terms of being a wife and being an example of what a woman should be like. Like, she's really my rock when it comes on to that. She's a beautiful example. I mean, for example, like, no, there's certain things I feel like I'm really getting old, because there's certain things I'm like, oh my god, like, why are they doing that? Because my mom, because the way my mother grew me, like, being feminine and being sensual and sexy without being so raunchy and pushing everything to the edge, but still being very sexual and being very feminine, the beauty of being a woman. She's really set the bar for me that way. So it's a whole,
What is the one
pick any one
thing?
thing.
We got many things. What is the one thing that your mom did to whip you into shape? Because we're talking about that earlier. For me, like Jan said this one thing and never needed to say anything else to me. I'll clip your wing. And that just put me, straighten me out. I was walking a straight line. Never had a problem with me from that point on.
Boy,
is there anything that you can think of with you and your mother like that?
Just the look. She just give it a look. You don't need
mothers have that look.
There's no words needed. You just understand that you need to just hello, like, shape up. All right, prepare to be. Listen, she was a disciplinarian with that. She did not play around. So just a look alone, just be like, okay. Even to this day, she still gives me the look. It's so funny, and I'm like, really? But it's like she's trained with that, but she doesn't need to say anything, man. She just give it a look, and you know what I mean. Okay, so that's it.
Definitely have that look.
Yeah, man.
Now, we'll fast forward a bit now. Now you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur. At the same time, you have a child, you're running a family. How do you balance that life?
That's a very good question. It's more like a juggle. Because oh my gosh, I consider myself a visionary in terms of the big dreams and plans we have for our company, and so many other things that I want to explore as well. And I've used Rev as a platform to experiment with some of these things, actually. But just balancing the act again, I just have to say, like, having amazing family and amazing friends, like, in your corner. I can't big that up enough, just being able to call the phone and speak to somebody when you're having a moment. I have one very good friend. I mean, I remember when I said to her, oh my gosh, I don't know how I can manage waking up and feeding this baby and having energy the next day. And she sat down and she did an entire organized a plan for me and sent it via email. And she's not even in Jamaica. But I mean, so this is what I'm talking about. So like the friends that I have, I love them so much. And I remember my mom and my parents are actually stationed abroad as well. And my mother took the time off to be here so that she could babysit and all that stuff. Not to mention his dad, that side of family. Like, I remember my mother wasn't here. Of course, she has to still be a wife to our dad, right? And I don't remember where Dwayne was. Dwayne always up to something too. And I was little. I think he was traveling a lot, and then he's now a guest professor at Edna Manley, so he had a lot on his plate. And I had that family. They were like, come bring the baby, let's keep him. I remember I was going to Car Festa, for example, for 2 weeks in Trinidad, and they're like, his other grandmother was like, bring the baby. She kept the baby for 2 weeks because my mommy wasn't in Jamaica. Dwayne, of course, can look after baby, and then his dad in a way working. So they were just like, they were amazing. And that's how I really balance it. That's, they give me the freedom to go and still, and baby, in terms of how he has tested me, is to help me to get really more organized, because I have to be organized and plan so that I fall into place and just streamline properly. You know what I mean? So he's really helped me with that.
So to be fair, some of your business traits and skills just came and shifted over.
Yeah.
Simple, because we know that you are always organized, without a doubt.
I try to.
Not calling any name Dwayne, but but we knew that. And the truth of the matter is that you're considered to be one of the marketing genius when it comes on to entrepreneurship, when it comes on to your entrepreneurs.
Thank you.
How do you manage with the matter of, you own the business. Yeah, you have to be dealing with distributors. Yeah, you have to be dealing with the baby. Yeah, you have to deal with your own personal life. And yeah, there are times you're asked to come in and do speeches at different places. Now I see that some of them are online through the Jamaica Business Development Corporation.
Yeah.
How do you really suffice all of that? Like, how you just say, all right, this is what I'm doing. Yeah.
Yeah. That's such an excellent question, Shannon, because one of the things is that I'm always stretching myself, and as I mentioned before about using my platform to explore other things that I'm interested in. So, I love chat already, and I love to do motivational talks. We're even a part of different organizations, and Shannon knows too because he's very involved. I keep talking about Shannon, not ignoring my beautiful co-host right here, but he knows very much, and I guess that's why he's asking me. But what Zaire has done, my little cocoa puff as I call him, has really helped me to basically put my ducks in a row. And this is why I feel so blessed to have this baby. Because as I said, Rev's mission, our mission and vision is to be one of the top world-renowned brand, particularly from Jamaica and the Caribbean, as a go-to brand for authentic, original, handmade, bold jewelry and accessories for quality and excellent customer service. And that is a big, big vision. And what this baby has done for me, like, and I even welcome this period, like we lead and we follow behind God's, God. I believe that God is cutting and clearing and making the way straight before us and blessing us abundantly, and just having this pandemic going on now has really forced me to really sit down and look at the areas in my company where I really need to level up. Because if I'm going to be super mom and super wife and super business partner and super sister and super friend, I really do have to level up. And it's all about teamwork. So what I found, I get a lot of criticism from the people closest to me, like, TC, you need to delegate more, you're too hands-on, you're too controlling. And even though being a mentee to two of my dream mentors, I have Michael Leachin now and Mr. Hendrickson from National Bakery, having made them under their wings, and they're guiding me, and having business support organizations like JBDC and so on guiding me. There's some amazing things that is coming up. I feel so excited. And even right before the shutdown, we were building out a larger space for manufacturing. So there's so many things. I'm just really, really excited about what the future holds, like bright, like with smiles, And all I can say is that this baby has really helped me to level up, because I'm like, get it together, TCR. You have stuff to do, and you want to have the freedom to be there to guide and protect and pour into this baby as much as I can. So, and into my family, my own little family now, as much as I can. So it's been amazing.
Nice.
Is there any lasting advice you got from your mom when she found out you were gonna make her a grandmother?
Or she just couldn't wait?
Oh God! No, she said to me, it's so funny. So she's like, yeah, man, I hope your fitness stay like you. I'm like, mommy, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Retribution has been wished upon you, I see.
I used to give a lot of talking, boy. What? So when she said that, that's
that thing when I'm really cute with that,
One thing I have to tell you, there's one thing I have to tell you, and it's that I was like, I started thinking about it on a deeper level. I'm like, oh my God.
Did she drive you crazy when you just had your baby? Because people like to force information on us new mothers that we don't really want. We want to figure it out on our own sometimes.
Oh my gosh, that is really such a good question, because I found myself getting up in my own head when I just had the baby. I had a C-section. Like natural birth was an option for me because I had a condition called placenta previa, where the placenta completely blocked off the exit. It was really life-threatening, actually. It was kind of scary, but God brought us through that. And I remember when I did it, and everybody was around, and all my close friends and family members around, and my mother wouldn't give me an opportunity. She was like always like feeding the baby, because even like listen, this is the next thing. People need to talk about these things, the breast milk thing. The breastfeeding, awful. Oh my God. And so it took a while for my breast milk to come down. And then when it came down, it wasn't enough. Oh my gosh. And so I was there laying up with pain and all of this stuff and just feeling, I just want to feel better and I just want to hold this baby. Luckily, you know, my mind was in like, I wasn't depressed, thank God. I was very happy and excited for this new chapter of my life. But then nobody would give me the chance to look after my own little baby. Like everybody was so excited about this baby. Everybody, both sides of family. And one time I remember looking at my other half, my husband, and I was like, babes, like seriously, I'm getting very upset because I feel like I'm not even getting to hold my baby boy. And he's like, calm down. He was like, you should be happy. You should be happy that everybody's around you. I'm like, yes, but I wanna do something. He's like, no, you need to relax. You need to focus on feeling better and getting well. I was so anxious that I even popped out some of my stitches because I just wanted to move. And you know, so they were always around me saying, you need to relax. So I almost never even get forward a bit. That was overwhelming for me because I just want to have my baby, and everybody was like, just there, taking away the baby all the time.
It's mommy's baby, you never know that.
That's right, it's all about.
Man, it was overwhelming. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. Overwhelming in terms of
tell Dwayne not to call me.
Calling, you know.
Yes.
I guess you're trying to say probably the baby down there driving him crazy. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. He should be paying attention to the baby, though, you know. I don't understand.
Oh my God.
So that, you know, that's what was going on in terms of, you know, different people came, but I think I was already in a space mentally where, you know, I welcomed what persons had to tell me. And, you know, I did my own reading and research as well. And I was just very open and very happy for this new chapter and was very eager to experience it for myself. So, you know, being robbed of that opportunity because everybody was so around and just pouring out everything, I was just like, give me a chance, no? But it was good.
Like, hello.
Yeah. Take my baby, man. They took away the baby. Oh my gosh.
So it's no time as picnic, we roll with our mother when them are say things to it. Holy. None of us can hide it. We all do it. We can say it now that we're adults because they won't beat us anymore.
Exactly, right?
We can admit to it now. Is there anything you've rolled your eyes at your mother about as a child that since you've become a mother you understand better?
Oh my gosh, like I like to test things. I like to test things. So I guess it's a Leo in me when they tell me don't do something, I'm like, really? So even if I wasn't physically looking, like rolling my eyes, I'm just like, really? Like, don't tell me not to do it because I'm gonna do it. I know to see my baby doing it, like I'm like, don't touch, because he's so forward, so advanced. Like he started walking as a boy, baby, started walking at 10 months. And so the terrible twos that he's now 1. So the terrible twos that everybody talking about, I've been experiencing it from him start moving around, right? Touching everything, curious. And so my mom is like, Tisha, you should tell him not to touch, don't whatever. And she would say to me, when you guys were babies and little toddlers and stuff, I would tell you that and I would give it a look and you would know not to do it because she would like, don't do that. And I do it to him and he's just looking at me like, I'm like, Zaire, don't go up the steps. And I'm looking at me and stepping up, you know, like one by one. I'm like, what is, you know, and someone just,
yeah.
Like, my mind is blown.
This generation is ours times 10.
Oh.
I can remember my son when he just started to crawl and he knows that he's not supposed to crawl somewhere. He's looking at me, but he's slowly moving to where he's going.
They're too
but
smart.
He's watching me just to make sure I'm not noticing. So yeah,
Very,
they're
very
gonna
smart.
be here. They're here to outsmart us.
Yes, very, very smart. Very, very smart.
But seeing that we're talking about Zahira, you know, I like to kind of French stuff. So I say Zahira. You are the French one though. Tell me, how did you come up with the name?
Well, so his dad and I, we wanted to wait. We didn't do a gender reveal. We wanted to wait much to his dad's like annoyance and everybody, especially my father. Like my parents were so excited about, you know, their first grandchild and stuff. So they were like, why you can't just tell us? And we're like, we want to wait. Technology make everything just, we just want to be traditional with this one thing, which was really me, because, Elvis was just like, really, TCL? He was really wanting to know as well. And so we came up with this where if it's a girl, I would give the name, and if it's a boy, he would give the name. And so we did that. And then I had the name locked long time, because that's how me stay like, I have my name over here a long time. So what's the baby's name? And he's like, I don't know. He was losing his mind. He didn't know. So I'm like, babe, let's pray about it. And one day we went, and because, as I said, the condition I had during my pregnancy, I had to do a lot of bed rest, and they had to do a lot of ultrasound to make sure that the baby was growing fine, and that I was okay and everything. And we had just come back from an appointment at the doctor, and he was so excited to see the baby's heartbeat and everything. And he just stopped. We went back to Devon House. He was going to swing by the store for us. And he stopped and he's like, babe, I have the name. It just came to me just like that. I'm like, what? Finally? Because I was getting really nervous. Like, when are you going to come up with this name? I need to hear. I hope I like it. And then he told me it's Zahir. And I'm like, wow. And I'm like, where did you get that from? He said, I don't know. We just prayed like you said. Because we had prayed. We usually pray together before. And it just came to him when he stopped. And I'm like, let's research some more. And when we looked it up, it meant messenger of God. It also is a country in Africa. So I don't know if he's read it somewhere, and maybe it was buried in his subconscious, but it came to the fore at that point, and he was so excited about it. And I love the name, and that I was very grateful for that. Because we had made this big commitment to each other where, he was like, I'm fine with whatever name you choose. And I'm like, okay. And, so I was happy to hear the name, and I loved it. It was really unusual. It was really lovely. And, we're like, okay, Zaire it is.
Nice.
Beautiful name.
Yeah.
Thank
Wonderful
you.
meaning too. So Ticio, how are you spending your Mother's Day? It's a little bit different because, everywhere is supposed to be closing at 4 and we have to exercise social distancing and
Yes.
Yeah. So how are you going to celebrate your Mother's Day? What are you and mommy doing?
Yes, well, mommy is I said, she loves cooking, so, and I don't mind. Her cooking is good.
We need to get her out of the kitchen and get going in there.
Now obey what teacher say. Mommy love cooking and she don't mind.
I don't mind. Because she's good. And Dwayne, no, that's okay. That's okay. The only thing Dwayne can cook is tin food. That's okay. Him bad. Anything in the can, him bad. So thank you, Buzz, and everybody at Buzz. I love you guys so much. You guys made me, first of all, dress up and get all extra cute in my rev and stuff.
We see you.
I love any opportunity to dress up right now, because I have to stay away out.
Yes.
That is right.
We all need that opportunity to dress up right now.
I know, right? So I want to say thank you for that, firstly. And later on today, actually, one of our neighbors, we're such lovely neighbors, and one of them, we're just going to have a little wine by our poolside. So we're just going to go there. It's going to be less than 10 people, and she's a stickler about this. Like, we're definitely going to be sanitizing and keeping our distance, but we're just going to go and have like a glass of wine and just relax a little bit together and just chat a little bit, and then walk back over to our yard. But nice. So it's a change of scene and just be together, so nice. That's nice. It was nice of her to offer that.
A fresh air on Mother's Day.
Huh? What's that?
Might as well. A little breath of fresh air on the Mother's Day. Might as well.
Yeah, man, and just have a nice change of scenery, and just and just sit by her poolside and just chat a little bit. So we're looking forward to doing that.
That's right. And a quick little plug as we go. I know that Rev is doing some amazing stuff as it relates to the whole quarantine thing. So some prices have been slashed for some stuff. We talk about the matter of the shea butter, the Ricochet, and that's shea butter mixed with
my oils. We do different oils in it. So we have like the vitamin E oil and my little secret blend. We put sweet almond oil in this as well, because we when I just learned about the magic and healing wonders of natural shea, It literally cleared my eczema, and it made me stop going to a dermatologist and spending all that crazy money just for getting treatment. And but the issue I had with the raw shea butter is that I just find it very unpleasant in smell, unattractive, and it's very oily and very dense. And so with the help of some other business persons I knew, we came up with a wonderful blend, and it's made for our company. We make it for ourselves and so on with their assistance, and we call it Ricochet. And it's just a marriage of oils with the white shea butter, which is a bit easier than yellow shea butter to blend. And then we put natural essential oils in it, and it's just heavenly. And it's for face, hair, and body. I use it literally from head to toe. And so it falls under the category of Rev lifestyle, because of course persons know Rev jewelry and accessories for the jewelry and accessories, but then we had a subcategory because persons were now attracted and was wondering what was it that we were using in our hair and on our skin and all this good stuff. And we introduced it.
Decided to share the love.
We share the love, and it's just been doing phenomenal ever since. And so
And you didn't know, because everybody's complaining that they're washing so much, their hands look like chicken feet.
it's true. And so the shea butter is super moisturizing. It has all these vitamins. It's healing. It's good for scars, marks. Not only eczema and psoriasis. It's the only thing that heals eczema and psoriasis naturally, but also it helps with stretch marks, with spots. It's, as I said, it locks moisture in the skin as well as in the hair. It helps to tone and firm the skin. There's so many benefits of shea. It protects you from the sun. The only thing it don't do is cook and clean. I promise you. Like, it's so good. And so
how can our buzzers get this?
What's that?
How can our buzzers get this?
So we do shipping twice per week, and that includes deliveries within Kingston, free delivery once you're in Kingston. So you don't have to buy. There's no, like, if you want to spend $500, it doesn't matter. And we do complimentary shipping. Usually we charge for international shipping once your package exceeds 1 pound or 16 ounces. But now we've waived that, because to see that persons are still shopping in lieu of us relaunching our website. Our website has been done for some time, but that's going to be relaunched this month. That's one of the things, one of the ducks that I'm putting back in a row, thanks to baby. And yes, so we're going to be relaunching our website, and we do free shipping. There are many countries have closed their borders, so that really restrict us, but persons are still buying like crazy. So we're like, we really should just lift this this rule we have, the policy about 1 pound and under for free shipping, and we just make shipping free. So people are really, they've been happy. I even have my customers in Europe still buying, and they're like, okay, just hold it, just because they're on the sales. So I'm very thankful for that. And last week we did a few deliveries. Persons got a few stuff. For example, the 16-ounce shea butter, the largest size we have, completely sold out right now. I'm going to be making some more this week. But that batch, that one was 5,000 Jamaican, and it was dropped to 4,800. And then we had one that was for $1,000. It's now $800. So people have been buying it, and we've bundled even like the African black soap. We do a distribution for an African black soap line, and that usually is like $1,350, and that's also been dropped, starting from 250 Jamaican dollars to like $1,200. And of course our jewelry as well. We've also slashed prices, like the earrings I'm wearing now. These usually sell for 10,500. It's all hand beaded and 14-karat gold plating, and these are now $9,000. So lots of great sale prices. We have earrings for only $1,500. A few people internationally cashed in on that as well. They're like, what? Rev? For 13 US dollars, 13? No. So they were
That's
really
right.
excited.
And I'm sure all of this, I'm sure all of this information and more is on the Rev
Yes.
Jewelry Instagram and Facebook
Yes.
pages
I can
where they
text
can
that
hear
now
all
so
about it.
persons.
And it's a quick dial of a call.
Yeah.
It's nothing. Yeah, quick dial of a call and you sort out instantly. Trust me,
Yeah.
the service is that good. So thanks again, Tisha, for
Thank
popping in
you.
and telling us all about Mother's Day, what you remember with mommy, and also what you're doing with your own bundle of joy, Zahir. And the fact that you're juggling all of this, all of this, but you still make it happen.
Yes.
Thanks to the love and the grace of God.
And
So
my
thanks again
lovely
for popping
family and
in
friends.
and buzzing with us,
And
of
Yes.
course.
enjoy your Mother's Day. Go and
Thank
close up
you.
your feet
Happy
and have
Mother's
that
Day to
glass
you
of
too,
wine
my
by the pool.
darling.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And to all the rest of the Buzz crew and everybody. And thank you so much for having me. You guys are one of my favorite magazines, no lie, because you guys are so authentic and always giving, Jamaicans a lovely platform to share what they have. So keep up the good work over there.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, TC, have a good one and
Lots of
happy
love.
Mother's Day.
Sure. Thank you again. Bye.
Awesome. So that was Tisha Bennett, who is actually one of the co-owners of Rev Jewelry and Accessories.
Yeah.
And now
And you
they've
see that
added
piece that she's
lifestyle.
wearing?
Yeah.
That piece that she's wearing, listen, when you see them putting together these pieces, is a whole lot of love
Yeah, man, it
and
takes time.
time that goes into the creation of these pieces.
That is right, indeed.
So remember, everybody, we have our giveaways.
Yes.
So jump on live.
Oh.
Tell us
Oh.
3
There we go.
mothers that we have featured on the cover of Buzz Caribbean Lifestyle magazine. And don't forget to take the picture of you and your mother, showing us what it is that you are doing for this Mother's Day. Tag us, use the hashtag BuzzingMoms, share your picture. Make sure you get everybody to like the picture. Make sure you get everybody to repost the picture. And whoever gets the most likes will get the basket.
It's just like that.
Or whoever jumps on the live and tells us the mothers that we featured, 3 mothers that we featured on Buzz magazine cover, will get a basket too, courtesy of Grace.
That's right. So Grace Kennedy, we're talking about Tropical Rhythm, our sponsors for today. Nonetheless, in a few, we will be talking with our final mother.
Yes.
So right after this break,
we will be having Andrea from Valentine's Intimates, who's gonna be talking to us with her mother. Andrea is here. So we're gonna take a very quick
1 minute. That's it.
And we'll be back with our Buzz in Live.